right, we are live. We are live. Welcome to the Bronze Cave, everybody. How's it going? Hope everybody's having a good Monday or had a good Monday. If you're here for this show, I'm excited. This is the first time I've ever had a chance to do a channel member giveaway, and I think it's going to be really fun. I'm really excited to see who wins. Um, Essentially, the channel members are all going to be entered into a drawing, and like a list randomizer, their names, and I'll draw a winner and we'll give that person a comic book. If they're a $10 a month member, they're going to get a bonus prize. The prizes, I'll be honest, they're humble this month, right? This was for the month of April. I'm giving away a book that I think is kind of personally important to me. I think that kind of hopefully makes it a little bit cooler. And then I'm giving away a book that I think is kind of fun, for spec or whatever. And then a cool bonus book that's kind of more on the sexier side, right? Speaking of which, we got the Copper Age Babe in the house, popping in. Yeah, so I'll just use this opportunity to say that this is going to be a quick show. It's not very long. I just wanted to, that's what she said. I just wanted to, hop on to get a chance to give away the prize. I'm going to unbox a couple things and we'll call it good. Also wanted to talk about tomorrow. I decided I'm going to do a Whatnot auction tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Pacific time, for May 4th, because I realized if I try to do a show on Wednesday with everybody for May 4th and do Star Wars books, I'm going to get blown out of the water. But on May 3rd, if I go at 9 p.m., it's technically May 4th on the East Coast. So, we'll cheat. We'll do a Star Wars show tomorrow night. Fight the Good Fight in the house. Christian Tabor in the house. Hector and C-List E-Man. What's up? How's it going? So, this is for the month of April. And this is for all my channel members. You can either be a channel member or you can support me on Ko-fi. And I'm going to try to throw in links real fast for both of those things to the chat. Now, it's too late to enter for April, obviously, but I'm going to do this every month. So it's not too late to enter for May because, oh God, am I going to do it's going to be May joke? Nah, I won't do it. It's already been done, right? So let me pull up some links for you guys. I think there's a way to get a link just for this. There we go. There's the link to become a channel member. And there's some other perks to being a channel member as well. One thing is you get special emoji you can use in chat. You also get membership badges next to your name. You get access to a special Discord channel, and one of probably the coolest actual perk, like a tangible reward. I mean, you're gonna win prizes too. That's another thing, right? But the other thing is you're going to get a special discount for cleaning and pressing from Turlock Comics. Like I already offer a discount code, and I have a link in the description for them, or the information for them, I should say. But you actually get a special extra discount on cleaning and pressing every book if you're a channel member. There's a link for that. And so here's the link for my Ko-fi. A lot of people pronounce it coffee. You know how I am about pronouncing things. If I know the right way to pronounce it, I'm gonna pronounce it correctly. The whole thing is like buy me a cup of coffee. It's kind of like a Patreon or Venmo or whatever, but it's just a way to support me. Yeah. Backwards hat. I mean, I don't know. I got the haircut. It's not too bad. I never styled my hair. My other hat that I wear a lot has the label inside on the back has a weird stitch thing. So it like hangs down. I need to get it fixed or get a new hat or whatever. This one doesn't have that, so I'll wear it backwards. Oh, okay. Right on. Yeah, dude, please check it out. I would appreciate that. In fact, why not? We're posting links in chat. Yes, this is very self-serving. I totally acknowledge that. Here, if you haven't joined Whatnot yet, and you do, and you go to use that and make a purchase following that link, you get a $10 credit, and I get a $10 credit. Everybody wins. But yeah, definitely a little biker bronze action. So hey, what's up, Starset? How's it going? Speaking of whatnot, good butt from whatnot. Yeah, exactly, for sure. And So we're gonna do the giveaway. I'm gonna copy over the names for all the people that qualified in April right now. You guys are more than welcome to chat. I am doing a little bit of work on the fly here. Shouldn't take too long though, and then we can go. I do have a couple things to unbox. Oh, let's show you the prize, huh? So, um, like I said, I'm giving away 2 comic books, and they're just raw comic books. If we get a lot of people doing this, I mean, honestly, channel members that I have right now, probably it'll cover the cost of shipping, and that's about it. So I'm doing this because I love you guys, and I'm doing it because you're trying to support me. So I know they're not super fancy books. They'll get better over time as the channel grows. This is Dark Ages #1. So that's the first book you'll get. And the second book you'll get, this is a signed comic book. It's a Cyclops comic book. The Adventures of Cyclops and Phoenix, signed by Gene Ha. Does have a COA if you're worried about that. I mean, it's a free book. I doubt you're that concerned, but signed by Gene Ha right there. I do have another copy of this. I bought 2 because I'm a Cyclops fan. And then I have a bonus book here if you're a $10 a month Bronze Age Hero level member. So keep that in mind. Next month, I think the bonus prize for next month will be a slab. It'll be a damage slab I picked up from somebody that's a good buddy of mine on whatnot. My Sin City Venom over there. I think I'm going to give that away. Maybe I'll pick something else. I thought that was kind of a cool prize. First Dylan Brock as Venom, but I got to copy some names over. So how's everybody's Monday going? Mine started off pretty rough. So this is a very personal stream. I'll talk about stuff a little bit. So I had an interview and it did not go very well today. That kind of sucked, to be honest with you. So yeah, that's kind of how my day started. It was like my third interview for a job, and the other 2 went great. This one didn't go as well. So maybe I'm just being too critical. We'll see how it goes, see what I hear back, but I was hoping to go a little bit better. Pulling this up. Hopefully this will let me export like this. This will be a lot quicker. Normally I'll have this done ahead of time, but I just finished packing up everybody's whatnot stuff from my auction on Friday, which that made me happy. That was a killer auction. That was technically my second best auction of all time. My best auction where I wasn't just selling nude, sexy books the entire time, though. Really, really cool. Oh, weird. Last update. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll just type it manually. I want to make sure I can see chat while I do this, though. Hey, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Hey, buddy. I totally don't know if you've noticed, but I sent you some messages in Discord. If you're not into it or whatever, that's cool. You'll see what I'm talking about. But let me know if you're into it. Love to see you, man. Thanks for coming in. Hey, what's up, Earl? Claim. Yeah, Dark Ages is really good. Oh, nice. Yeah. I got one of those from Midtown. I think it was Midtown or my comic shop. It was pretty dope. Yeah. That's a good Monday. Hey, dude, what's up, man? Speaking of stuff I packed up, I just packed up your stuff. Thanks a lot for participating. You're next. You did a great job on Friday as well. I packed up your books with care, man. They should get to you nice and safe. Yeah, it's been weird. It's been really weird. I've had some good interviews and I've had some bad ones, but hey, it's what it is, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, yeah, no, for sure, for sure. No, it was a good time. It was a good time. The books, not the interview. Okay, so here I can pull this out so I can see both at the same time. There we go. That's the beauty of having an ultra wide monitor. Um, buddy, he who remains, headless hammerhead, star set. Hernani, too. My microphone's in the way. That's the only problem. Chester, and X11 Bravo. Hey, what's up, Joffrey? How's it going? Joffrey, right? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that sounds rough. You're next for sure. Oh, okay, for sure. Monday was yesterday. Yeah. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. I would hoped things have been going better, but I heard a little bit about your work thing, but I'm really sorry about the health thing too, man. I get well soon, man. Okay, want to make sure I got everybody here. Buddy, you're in here. So star set. I don't think I missed anybody else. It's a channel member in here, but good luck to you guys. Good luck to all of you guys. I really do appreciate the support. Like I kind of made a little joke about it covering the cost of shipping, and that's just the truth of the reality. Because after YouTube takes its cut, you don't get a whole lot of that, but it does help. Like before I was doing the giveaways and stuff, it basically is what paid for my cover price subscription for my like top 5 not to buy 3 months later videos. So it was helping out. Like it really makes a difference. Like I can try to get some things going with this money, so that really helps. And speaking of getting things going, I do have talks going on right now to get some stickers made. Um, awesome comic book artist Michael McComb helped me out in taking my logo that you guys all know and love, the little corner box logo. It may not look too different if you're looking at it like a small version of it, but now it's like massive and you can zoom in and get a lot of detail. It's print ready. Um, and he was awesome enough to help me kind of just not really change what it is, but make it look more professional, more polished, took away all the jagged edges. Like if you zoomed in on it, like there was jagged edges all over the silhouette of my glasses and my beard was all blurry and didn't look too good. Now it looks sharp, detailed. He improved upon my idea with I had that circular logo. He added the title down the side. It looked really sharp. Um, I can't go into too much detail, but he is working on a couple other designs for me for a couple other things. And I am working on the early stages of doing shirts, getting shirts and hoodies and that kind of stuff. At least the design made so that I can like provide a link and you guys can go like, hey, I want to get this color and this size and that kind of stuff. Do one of those. I'm probably not going to order a ton of shirts and then send them out to you guys. I'll do one of those kind of middleman shirt solution services or whatever, and then we'll get those out to you that way. I'm probably going to order a couple first because I want to make sure like the design looks right and it's not off center or the shirts that I get aren't cheap quality, that kind of stuff. Um, oh, dude, yeah, no. By the way, I didn't think you were avoiding me. I just was thought maybe you weren't interested in what I was talking about. But you had bigger and more important stuff going on, man. I know you're a good dude, and I really appreciate hanging out with you at cons. And I hope I get to do that soon, sometime again. So hopefully you get better, bro. Um, what's up, Thomas? The one thing I win at all the time is losing. That's great. Yeah, yeah, that is the one on Discord I was talking about for sure. I understand, man. I understand. We'll I'll let you know if you're the winner, man. I kind of wanted, it's a short stream, but I kind of wanted to say hi to everybody. I haven't done a live show in a while. So I also am kind of like, how do I thought there was a way to like pin, I thought there was a way to pin chats in YouTube. I guess I can't do it on StreamYard. That's annoying. So we have one, two, three, four. Four channel members have been Bronze Age members for 6 months. DC Irish, Buddy, Headless, and Preston. That is killer. That is so awesome. So if you guys do want to become a channel member, you will get in on the April drawing. Like I said, channel members are probably going to get the $10 a month channel members are probably going to get a special bonus. Oh, that's funny. Come on, whatnot. Hey, what's up? How's it going? Vinny Whitlock. What's up, dude? Welcome to the show. That's funny. Okay, and I don't think I have anybody current. I've had some people donate to Ko-fi. I know Dean donated to Ko-fi. Yeah, I've had a couple donations on my Ko-fi, but nobody is a member over there. That is totally up to you guys if you want to do it. I think there's a way. There's like a way to like integrate into YouTube on that too. Is it their YouTube? Oh, okay, it's just my link. So, anyways, that's another way to do it if you don't want to do it through YouTube. I did paste that link up above in chat, so go check that out. Okay, let me get the names over into the random list drawer. Oh, I messed up spelling somebody's name. Oh, okay. So when I do randomize that, I'm going to randomize it 3 times, as I always do. You guys know the drill. Oh, hell yeah, man. Hopefully that deal worked out good for you. That was a huge part of why I had amazing whatnot sales. So I hope you enjoy those slabs, buddy. I really do. I think it was a win-win, hopefully. So okay, now I gotta share that. Oh, I just want to share the tab. There we go. There we go. Pardon my cough there. Okay, so again, the prizes, guys. You are going for the Adventures of Cyclops and Phoenix #1, signed by Gene Ha and Dark Ages. If you're a $10 a month channel member, you're eligible for the bonus prize. And I will probably add some stuff in there. Yeah, dude. No, that's the whole thing about whatnot, right? Like, so real fast, I'll just say that. I'm not somebody who gets mad if an item goes for less than I expect on whatnot. I might be disappointed from time to time or whatever for me, but I'm happy for you that you got a good deal. Um, I don't try to set things for lower than I'm comfortable having it go for. I've made that mistake in the past and I've learned from it, but I've been doing the YouTube auctions and now been doing these for a while. So, you just kind of got to put on your big boy pants and go for it, man. Okay. So there's the list. I'll see if I can zoom in on that. There we go. It's a little bit better, right? So we're doing this live. Just want to, point out everybody that's on here. We've got DC Irish, Preston, Buddy, He Who Remains, Headless Hammerhead, Starset Comics. I'm gonna fix that. He doesn't deserve to have that not show up in the dictionary. Starset Comics, Hernani Ferrara, Chester, Collector P, Jack B, and X11 Bravo. Good luck, everybody. I'm going to randomize this 3 times, and then we will get our winner. 1, 2, 3. Jack B is our winner. Dude, congratulations. you are the winner of the very first Bronze Age Nerd monthly channel member giveaway. That's exciting, man. I am so stoked. I'm probably gonna try to throw in a little something extra for you on your package there. See if I can move that from the stream. That is so cool. I'm just excited. I've been looking forward to this ever since I decided, like, I'm doing this. I'm doing this. I want it to get better and better for you guys. Like, that's my whole goal here. And he is not a Bronze Age hero. He's just a Bronze Ager. So he does not win this Vampirella homage to Spider-Man. What is it, 316? I think. The McFarlane or the Venom creeping over Spidey cover. So for sure, this is for my channel members. If you're a monthly channel member here on YouTube to my channel, or if you are a member over on my Ko-fi page, which I posted links in the chat up above if you want to scroll back. Every month I give away comic books for those members. It's one of the perks they get. I just started doing that. This is actually the very first giveaway. So I think that's really awesome. So Jack is our first winner. He picked up a signed Cyclops comic book. Cyclops is my favorite character. Gene Ha signed it right there. Plus Dark Ages, a couple great books. Real sweet. And I'll probably throw in some extra stuff like I was saying. So that's for the winner. Let's see. We talked about merch coming up. We talked about the Whatnot Star Wars sale I'm doing. Let's open some comic books I got real fast. I only have a couple Geminis here. This one is from somebody on eBay, I think. I think I know what this is. And this is one of those rare times where you guys get to see, I don't really talk about what I spec on, I should say. Like, I do a little bit, but not a lot. And this is one of those ones where you get to kind of see what I'm buying, and that kind of helps you out. Yeah, you're next. If you haven't watched my interview with Skeff, I need to do another installment of that. We did one really long form interview that I think intimidated everybody because it was like 45 minutes long. And then I did one short tips video. I'm going to do another one, kind of like under 10 minutes of some of the best stuff he said. This is interesting, I must say. So painter's tape, I don't ever tape. I used to. I don't do it anymore. I don't tape my comics down to the mailer like that. Generally speaking, I kind of have gone away from that. But then this weird around the, I don't understand people that do it around the mailer. I don't get it. Whatever. I pack very carefully. I've been trying to perfect my packing method, but also pull tabs, people. At least they're using painter's tape. Oh my God, what a yellowed or one of those cloudy boards or bags. Yeah, so anyway, here's the book I got. Thor, God of Thunder 25. The cameo of Jane Foster as Thor. Oh, okay, that's okay. I feel better about it. That was a secondary bag, so a little bit better. Yeah, dude, for sure. I understand. I sold off most of my collection, and it's kind of ballooned again. And I was trying to, mostly get rid of some of my collection. I do, when I'm out shopping now, I'll look for stuff that I'm like, hey, this is a good candidate to flip. I actually think I might do a video about that too. Like, I'm tired of like this whole like stigma about flippers and speculators. But there's let me see if I can get the light on it. There's the first cameo of Jane Foster as Thor. So I think that's a pretty good one. Oh man, what did I say for sure? I'm not even sure. That's from Whatnot. Who is that? I can't remember who that seller is. Throws me off. Mine does it too. Like, you get to see my full name. if you buy from me on Whatnot. Yay. I think there's a way to change that, but it's funny, like getting packages from like Skeff or whatever and seeing his name on it, or people like that. But I think Very Gary, I think, still comes up as Very Gary. So there must be a way to do it. Oh. Yeah, I say that a lot. Yeah, so it's funny. You're next. I kind of agree and disagree at the same time with your statement there. Who cares what people do with their own stuff? Exactly. But the part I disagree with is people decide the market when they buy. Yeah, I mean, that's part of it. I'm not going to completely disagree, but also they decide when they sell too. That's just the flip side I would add. Okay. Toad's Comics. That's right. Oh, hey, Samantha Bloomfield's in here. Hey, Bronze. It's legit from Whatnot. Glad I caught up. Yeah, dude, totally. Duder, as I normally would say. That's totally awesome. You had a really, really great Whatnot. There's from Toad's Comics. Little plug. I've never bought from Toad's before. This is my first time. I was kind of stocking up for my risque auctions. I was shopping his stuff, and I just decided to buy some stuff, basically. Got to reinvest some of the earnings. Ooh, okay. Toad, sorry if you're watching this, buddy, but this is something I do not like. I do not like when people use I love when I use these little like Priority Express mailers. They're good because they'll help keep, like, if some moisture got into the bag or something like that, these will help a little bit. And they help stuff from moving around too much inside the mailer. But I do not like this being sealed. Like the built-in adhesive, this stuff is so strong that if you're not careful, you can bend the package. So you pretty much got to like cut off the end if you want to avoid that, or you got to go real slow and be super careful. I use painter's tape. It's not like the end of the world, don't get me wrong, but now I'm going super slow. I'm pressing down softly on the books. But I've definitely, and this one actually wasn't as bad. Sometimes it's really gnarly sometimes. Okay, so here's the one I can show you. Actually, I can show both of these. Yeah, there's nothing on. Yeah, I can show both of these. That's right. So the first thing I got is this Hardly Thin kind of Do You Poo mashup. That's cool. Harley Quinn #1 homage. And then this is neat. This is a Kincaid signed. If I turn it towards the light, I get that glare. But if I turn it this way, it's kind of dark. But anyways, yeah, but see, that's the thing for sure. I don't want to take a knife to any comic books. Once I get inside the mailer, no knives. The mailer flaps, knife. That's okay. I still use a pull tab on that. But yeah, it's signed by Ryan Kincaid too. Down there. That's cool. So thanks a lot, Toads. Again, not the end of the world. I'm not like gonna bitch about it. I don't know. Princess from Comic Gains. What's that? Well, I'm kind of ranting about packaging a little bit, GT Key Comic. As usual. And then this one is from Mile High. Brent Creations, yo, Bronze, love your show. Question: what platform for selling comics do you prefer? So it's tough, man. So I'm currently doing the Whatnot thing. I like a lot of it. It's a good way. Like, eBay has gotten ridiculous with fees, with their policies about risque content. Man, Mile High still packing like a mid-grade eBay seller. But yeah, I like Whatnot to an extent for selling. It sucks for small sellers right now, I think, to be honest. Like, I mean, dude, I've got 3,100 subscribers on YouTube. I've got 470 something people following me on Whatnot. That's not a whole lot, really. And so it's tough because like you got these shows going at the same time, and you really got to stand out. Well, it's like I don't want to like have to give away books for crazy good deals to be successful on Whatnot. Um, so it's tough. I acknowledge that it has difficulties. I think if you have a winning personality, and I don't always think I do, for example, um, I think that you can like a good example would be like Dean DW Metzgar on Whatnot, the Dean of Comics on Instagram, I think is his handle. Is somebody who's been a fan of this channel for a long time, by the way. He's somebody who just like is a community member who sells comics, and like he's been like, you know, called out in a good way by like Mighty Mel V and stuff. And you know, Mel likes it, wants to get him on Drunken Chat, son, and all that stuff. So because it's because of his personality. He's funny, he's humble, he like, you know, never gets angry when people get good deals. So Whatnot can be successful if you have the right attitude. I do not like this packaging job. Oh my god, dude, really? It's like taped on top of that inside here. Um, it, I think, you know, IG can be really successful too, but it's getting harder for, you know, you said a small nobody seller. I'm not saying you are. Maybe you weren't. Maybe you are. I don't know, but that's what you said. Um, if you are a small nobody seller, and again, in your words, it can be tough. I don't think I'm a nobody. Like, I'm not popular. I'm not a big channel or a big, you know, personality on YouTube or anything like that. Really, I mean, there's people that are way more successful at that stuff than I am, and it's tough for me sometimes. So yes, I am. I'm giving away a member. Like, didn't you know? That's what I mean. When you sign up to be a channel member, it's really kind of a all-inclusive service. Um, no, fair, yeah. I mean, you can definitely categorize yourself that way if you choose to. But my recommendation would be try like IG. Like, do you sell anywhere right now? If you do throw in a link, throw in a plug. Let us check you out. So anyways, I got these from Mile High. I'll keep talking about your question, but got two of these from Mile High. Shout out to Zombie Prophet for kind of, you know, posting about these and letting people know that Mile High still had some for a good price. So there you go. Some stuff for me, some stuff to sell. Yeah, well, I mean, it's a big part. It's a big part of my belief of why I started doing this is honesty and transparency with you guys. It's, you know, when I say guys, I mean you duders. It's one of the most important things. You know, like I'm a seller on Whatnot. I've done interviews with Skeff, who's like one of the rising stars of Whatnot. He's a fantastic human being. You know, Comic Man Andy is another fantastic seller on Whatnot. He'll like tag me on his Whatnot post when he posts stuff up. I really believe those guys are doing amazing things. I really do. I wish I could be as successful as they are, but part of it is the money, the time, and the energy that they're pouring into it, and their force of personality. So you have to be ready to do that stuff. But you know, I could sit here and be like, yeah, Whatnot's perfect, and everybody should get on it. It's great. You know, there's people I recommend selling Whatnot. It's because I think they're going to be successful there. And there's people that I either don't know, or I um, don't believe that they have the personality to drive a successful live show on Whatnot, and they might be better suited to selling somewhere else. The other part of it is the books you're selling. It's like there are books you do not sell on Whatnot, and there are books you do sell on Whatnot. Um, and it depends on how big you are on Whatnot, and it depends on what the book is anyway. Like, I'm not gonna go sell a massive key on Whatnot. I'm just not gonna do it. There are a lot of cool books that I shop for on Whatnot. There's a lot of cool books that I sell on Whatnot. I don't really expect people to be slinging keys, and if they are, I don't expect to get a good deal on it. So why would I buy there for those kinds of books, right? Now, more minor books or like bronze or copper, like kind of mid to minor keys, yeah, that's totally doable. Modern keys do really well on Whatnot. Flavor of the week kind of stuff does really well on Whatnot. So, so you don't know what Whatnot is? Whatnot is it's a live selling platform similar to like what people do, like live IG sales or live Facebook Marketplace sales or something like that, or even on YouTube. But it's an auction service. You have a lot of buyer and seller protection on the service. The fees are pretty reasonable too. Like, that's another pro in its favor. So, and they're just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Now, there are things I wish they would fix. Um, as an Android user, I'd really like to get more updates tailored towards getting Android in parity with iOS, for example. But it is still in beta. They're still working things out. So, but I mean, it's fun. Like, I would join it for sure. Like, if you're thinking about selling, you may as well join. Um, I have a referral link if you guys want me to send it out to you for joining. I do receive compensation if you actually start selling and whatnot. So again, truth, transparency. Um, so that's kind of how I feel about it. Yeah, for a seller for sure. For a buyer, it's kind of interesting. Yeah, you should definitely check it out. I did an interview with Skef. You can search my channel and find that, and it might help you. I think in the beginning we talked a little bit about whatnot is, and I appreciate that. So is it Mortonator? Thank you, thanks a lot. I appreciate that. Um, there was one other comment. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. So I don't. That's awesome. Yeah, you're next. I think you're. Who is what? It was Princess from Comet Gains. Like, is that a channel? So the truth of the matter is, I don't follow a lot of comic content. I mean, I do and I don't. I follow less than you might expect if you're like, oh, he's a comic content creator. Um, there are a few people I follow very often. Like, it's not just these people, but like, Chris over at Journos, or Billy at Economics and Comics, Nick at ETA Nick, Scaff. There's a few people I follow pretty seriously. Um, and there's other channels I'd love to drop in whenever I get a chance. And it's nothing against those channels, but there's also channels that's like, I do what they do, or they're only doing spec stuff, and I might watch it for research purposes, or I might watch it for entertainment purposes or something. But I mean, mostly I'm struggling to make my own content. Like to have the time to make my own content. Is Comic Gains is a comic channel, and she is the channel Eye Candy. Okay, so wait, is the channel Comic Gains, or is the channel called Eye Candy? Are you just saying she's eye candy? Um, it's capitalized, so I'm not sure. That's the only reason I say that. I think I've heard of Comic Gains before. But yeah, I mean, people like kind of like think I know, and I'm not saying you did this. You're next. I'm just speaking in general. People think I know a lot of channels that I'm not familiar with. Like, there's a lot of us out there too. Um, and I like to follow some of the smaller ones. Um, but generally speaking, the bigger channels that are out there, if they're not speaking to me as a viewer, then I'm not following. And a lot of it is check out all the cool shit I bought, which I get it. I do some of that too. Like, I'm not hating on that, but it depends. Like, people are asking me left and right through for a new like X-Men run video, and I think I'm going to try to do like a collection show off for X-Men. But it's one of those things that's tough, right? Because I don't like to toot my own horn too much, but I know that's content people want. I care more if you guys want me to make certain kinds of content. I'm 100 times more likely to make that content. But even if it's not necessarily interesting to me, because I could still use that to grow as a creator, and that's what I want to do. Um, yeah, I mean, I thought I was the eye candy for this channel. Um, I've seen I don't know the channels or the whatever, but I've seen some whatnot sellers where it seems like that's part of it. I don't know. I mean, I get it, but if you're a seller with less than 1,500 followers, I suggest you do not sell on Whatnot. Also, do not sell on Whatnot at the same time as celebrity sellers. Yeah. So, it, it and I've got like 400 some odd sellers, so I'm definitely somebody who falls into that category. That's right. My beard is the eye candy. Damn straight, Brent. Um, it's tough. It's tough, like trying to distinguish yourself, trying to stand out, and I totally get that. I totally get that. I think people are capable of doing it still. I know I have my own reasons why I know I'm not successful or more successful on Whatnot. And I say that, by the way, and I had one of my best shows of all time on Friday. So, things are hopefully getting better with that. And I got to thank you guys for that support too. But it's, like I have to go later at night because I need to avoid those sellers. I have daily responsibilities that prevent me from going at like prime time. If I do go at prime time, I'm competing against those channels. And that's the tough part. Yeah, no, for sure. And so because of that, oh nice. Oh shit. I actually need to mark that. I'm actually gonna do that right now. I need to mark that stuff as shipped. That's one step I forgot. It all went to the post office, but I'm gonna do that right now. Bulk confirm USPS drop off. Yes, please. Successfully bulk marked items as shipped. Yay. Um, I review film, TV, etc., and I barely follow or watch as much as people think. So I feel you. Yeah. Oh, thank you, man. By the way, I need to check out some more of your stuff. Hey, right on. It seems like everybody is. Yeah, it's like it's tough. Like people think content creators. If I say I don't watch other channels, it's people either assume that I do watch the channels and I'm not talking about it, or they think I'm like too good for that or something. And it's like it's really about time, and it's about whether or not that channel actually speaks to me or not. Uh shit, Mark. I'll probably get wrapped in the mouth but you look like you're about to lead a call to prayer. Well, there's no danger of that happening, I can tell you that. Um I mean, does it help if man, does this help? Do I fit in with the YouTube crowd now? No. Here, we'll go frontwise for a while. Proud to support my Broncos. I think you were saying you're obviously new to all this. Is that what you're saying? I just stumbled on your channel randomly looking. Oh, that's cool, man. Well, I'm glad you did. I probably would have chose a different name if I was doing this all over again. The whole name thing, like I wanted to have something I thought was unique. I didn't want to have a name that had something to do with my beard because I'm willing to use that like in the logo and stuff, but I didn't want to like have like bearded guy 16 on on YouTube or whatever. Um, I know there's a lot of us. So I was trying to think of a name, and there was some stuff that came up, and I thought it was kind of cool. Like I'm from the Bronze Age. I was born during the Bronze Age. A lot of people think it means I only like the Bronze Age, or that's my favorite age of comic books, which it might be my favorite. I think I'm more of a Copper guy though. Because I mean, by the time I was old enough to read comics, I was in the Copper Age. So, but yeah, I'm a Bronze aged nerd, I guess you could say. Maybe that would have been better, but it seemed harder to say. Um, I know you do not like that type of content, but I am a fan of YouTubers calling out other YouTubers. No shit. No. GT, I clearly know that from your constant requests for rants. Um, I yeah, so there are things that in my personal life I feel about certain other channels or whatever. Um, that I could do that kind of content, but it's not constructive to me. So if you haven't figured it out by now, what I do is I play devil's advocate. That's my that's my whole thing. It's not just my thing on YouTube. It's not just my thing. It's like I'm doing that my entire life. I've played devil's advocate in every situation, to try to look at the other side and see what the other side's thinking. And the way I learned about that is, well, actually, I won't talk about that too much because I don't want to offend anybody. But I think it's good to question your beliefs, and I think it's good to question your beliefs because if you can question them, and after the end of throwing everything you can against those beliefs, if you still have them, they're stronger for it. If you can't do that, then you probably should rethink what you believe in. And so that's what I do with content. It's a big part of what I think I bring. And so my point is, instead of calling out the other YouTubers, um, which also, by the way, I think is very easy. It's very easy to do and get clicks and all that. I would prefer to call out they are the symptoms. I don't want to say that. That's really too negative. They are the effects of a cause. And the causes are what I want to talk about. And I want to get into that stuff. That's kind of the content I try to make. Emmanuel, showing off your collection. Discuss your favorite Cyclops, X-Men, Joe stories, anti-FOMO videos, LCS highlights, etc. I would like to see this type of content. So yeah, I definitely will do more of that stuff. With the collection stuff. Um, the discussing comic book stuff is something I would love to do more of. The way I want to do it requires more time and effort than I can really put into it right now, unfortunately. I think I would be better for it. I think I'd be a better channel for doing it the way I want to do it. More of like that retrospective, but it requires a lot of editing. It requires a lot of time, and I'm a perfectionist. I'm going to try to do more of it. I know it's like, oh, you could just sit there and talk about it, and I could do that, and I might do that, but I'd prefer to do more in-depth looks. I do the anti-FOMO videos, I think, pretty regularly personally, and the LCS highlights. I try to do as many as I can. The thing that people have to remember is I'm not really around very many LCSs, like at all. Um, the comic shop I go to, if you ever see me doing like comic hauls from a comic shop, it's about a 3.5 hour round trip to get there and back. So it's an all day thing for me to go there. And that's really kind of the nearest comic book shop that's worth going to. There's two other ones that are technically closer, but they're not as good. Oh, just for YouTube shenanigans, I'm assuming. I don't want to speak for GT Key. I am not an Avs fan, although I have nothing against them. I don't really have a hockey team. Uh, I'm only a Broncos fan, only a Denver fan for football. I'm in the Northwest, and the thing is, when I was growing up, nobody was a Seahawks fan that was my age. They were all Raiders fans or 49ers fans because of Montana or all these other teams, Steelers fans, Cowboys fans. Pretty much nobody was a Seahawks fan. The Seahawks were terrible back then. And so I started to become a fan of John Elway and like his playing style because it was very like physical and very like he was gonna get the win no matter what. It's kind of the drive he had, and I really appreciated that. He kind of was an underdog until the back-to-back Super Bowls, at least, and so I appreciated that about him. So I became a John Elway fan. My mom's family is also from Colorado, so it kind of appealed to me on that level too. But I was a Supersonics fan. Now I'm more of a Trailblazers fan. I lived closer to Portland, so I was a Portland Timbers fan. Um, and I'm technically a Mariners fan, but I've fallen out of love with baseball. And I don't have a hockey team. I'd love to go watch a hockey game, but I don't really like watching it on TV. There are only 3 or 4 channels that I watch. I live live and the rest on the rewind. Yeah, and I mean, I've subbed to a lot of channels. Like I like just to support them because I think that they're doing interesting content. Um, yep, I agree. Bronze Age horror covers are really cool. I wish I'd spent more time picking some up. It's one of those things that like I don't really want to go out and pay like eBay prices or whatever for them, and I don't see a lot of them at the shops I do get to. But if I saw some cool ones at a shop, I'd be tempted to pick them up. What's up, Pete? How's it going? Yeah, they are awesome. I'd back you up. You just have to set fire to that hat. Nah, brother. No, 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 no. You know who's going to set fire to the Broncos? Well, whoever lit the stadium on fire a few weeks ago, I guess. But Russell Wilson, we're going to let him cook over there, man. Destructive criticism is best left offline. I agree. Yeah, yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it. Like it, the only reason I would do it, honestly, like, is if it became unavoidable to me to do it because there was something that publicly I got called out or something. I don't know, or if it was something that was like hurting people, like it was hurting them financially in a way that I couldn't not say something. That's the only times I've ever really kind of complimented on this stuff. Like I might, like I lightly will poke fun at like comic book personalities or whatever. Like it's all in fun. Like I don't hate anybody in the comic book community at all. Well, there's one seller that really pissed me off, like bad, but I don't hate him. Like he's just, I think he's kind of a fraud, and I think he messes with people's money. Um, but I did call him out in the comments. He came and commented on one of my videos, and I called him out for there. Um, yeah, 100%. I'm getting caught up. Oh man. So is it the raid or something? Is it really hard to like get on YouTube from prison? I'm just wondering. Uh yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, I'm you're probably not talking at me, I guess, but I'll say I did mail you something, so I know where you're at. um and there's a shop near Fort Lewis that I like. I wish it was closer. Comics the Gathering. I've been there once. I had a really good time there. Um, yeah, it was like, dude, 3-point rallies, man. Oh man, Daniel, you might want to rewind on the video. Like I just talked about it a bunch. I don't really, I don't know. I would be kind of repeating myself a little bit. I think if I talked about Whatnot much, but I have complicated feelings about Whatnot. Like I'm still going on it. I also sell on eBay a little bit, but not much really. Um, I tried to sell on IG, but so IG is the most complicated thing in the world to me to like to build a following base there because like you guys know I don't ask people to like and subscribe on YouTube. It's just not my thing. I'm not interested in doing it. I feel pretty strongly that if I'm watching YouTube video, I'll like and subscribe if I want to. I don't need to be told to. And I know there's like the whole statistics, like, oh, they say that like it's better and people don't pay attention. But well, if I haven't hooked you enough that you want to do it, I don't want to ask you to. I want you to do it on your own. And I think that that's how we've built such an awesome community of people, or at least one of the reasons that I've built an awesome community of people that like all of you that are here. If you didn't want to watch, you wouldn't be watching. And some would argue that We still aren't watching, but um, I was just getting into Neil Adams' X-Men run recently. What do you think of his run? If you're, yeah, I'm familiar with it. Some of the art is phenomenal. I, undisputed one of the godfathers of modern comic books, right? Like Mount Rushmore of modern comic books, in my opinion. But at the same time, I'm not as familiar with a lot of his work, especially like the Batman stuff, because I didn't read that era of Batman um at all, really. Which is unfortunate. And unfortunately, I think it took his passing for me to like decide to read some of the highlights of it at least. So um yeah, dude, it's gonna be a rough division to be watching. I mean, rough as in like rough on the QBs. Like it was like an arms race this offseason. Everybody's stacking up like edge rushers and shit. What's up, Zombie Prophet? We're just talking about you earlier because I got these bad boys in from Mile High. So thanks a lot for sending the word out on that, man. Um, oh, okay, interesting. Well, that's fine too. All viewers count. So, where was O'Leary's at? Was it near Fort Lewis? And then my follow up question: so when I went to Comics the Gathering, I was always curious. Did they have a bunch of Mark Jewelers variants? Hey, X11 Bravo, watching in the house. What's up, dude? How's it going? Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. So I'll see if any more questions roll through or comments. I can talk for a few more minutes. It's supposed to be a short stream. I just felt guilty for not like being on live for a while. I wanted to have guests on more for my live shows, and I didn't really have anybody lined up per se to have on. So no, I mean you were when you did this to the eyes. That's pretty good. Okay, for sure, for sure. Oh, the lighthouse is fucking nuts, man. That movie is crazy. But hey, how's it going, dude? We need to talk soon about some Discord type stuff and anything else you want to talk about, bro. I should have hit you up on Saturday and I didn't. I apologize, man. Um, but yeah, we do have Jack who won the prize for the channel member. Tomorrow night at 9 p.m. I'm trying to go live for my Star Wars Whatnot auction for May the 4th. So may the 4th be with you on getting some deals on some Star Wars books. I've got some pulled already. I'll pull some more. If you guys don't really know this, like most of the stuff I sell is from my personal collection. So sometimes it's hard to part with those books. Sometimes it's easier. Um, but you see me get stuff in, and so people are like, "How come you're not selling that?" It's like I don't just buy stuff to sell it. Some stuff I do buy to sell. You know, other stuff I just buy because I like it. Like I bought that because I like it. I think that's cool. Um, you know, like the prize I gave away, the signed Gene Ha signed book. Like Cyclops is my favorite character. Like just so I bought two of those, but like I wouldn't sell my copy of that. Like it's just not happening. Um, that's right. That's right. Um, okay, good. I'm glad. Well, hopefully in a good way, but I'm glad to hear it wasn't a problem. Um, so yeah, I got the one out sale going on. We are working on the merch. I'm working on the merch, and I have a helper that's out there helping with the stickers. We're gonna try to get the stickers going. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. It's so it there's a lot of holidays basically if you line it all up. I can't. There's like 7 holidays in a row or something, depending on like probably not for everybody, but like depending on what you like or believe in or whatever. It's pretty interesting. So, um, But yeah, working on the stickers. Those will go out like with my orders and stuff, and like prizes. And then I'm working on the shirts. I want to get some shirts going, mostly for me to wear. Like if I go to cons or shops or something, it'd be kind of cool to have a shirt on, and wear on the channel or whatever instead of my tired old wardrobe I have. But then I'll have the option. I know there are a few people that have asked about it, and I want to have something ready. Like I said, something you can go buy, like Teespring or Cafe Press or whatever, where you can pick out what you want, get it printed, and go. So I'd like to have that going. And like I said, I do have. I won't go in. Well, probably could, but I won't go into details. I'll make it a surprise, and I'll probably have him on the show when it happens. Having Michael McComb help me out with a couple designs for some stuff might take a while, but we're gonna have a couple really kick-ass custom shirts made. Um, if you're a fan of what I do and like my style and stuff, I think you're gonna like those. So, um, nice. Well, happy birthday, man. Um, so you like Teespring? Have you had personal experience using it? I'm trying to figure out what people actually like because I don't want to like send people to a t-shirt because there's like 20 really popular t-shirt printers out there online. I mean, there's more than that, but 20 really popular ones that I was looking at. I'm kind of checking them all out, and I think I'm gonna order my shirts from one or two companies. But I want to, if people liked the company, they liked the quality of the shirt and the print and all that stuff that's on it. That's good for me to know because I don't want to send people down the wrong hole. I also don't want it to be super expensive either, right? Party at his place, yeah, man. Is it gonna be a Raiders theme party though? Hmm. Show up wearing my Broncos gear. That'll be great. Um, so let's see what else. I got the merch stuff coming. Channel members. The channel member giveaways, I know they're humble. I get it. I get it. I'm gonna work on making them better. I need more channel members to make them even better. I'm gonna try to get better each month at what the prizes are. So if you want to donate and become a member on Kofi, you can do that. That counts. If you want to be a member over here, that counts. If you're a $10 a month member at either place, Kofi or YouTube, or if you just want to send me through Venmo or whatever, if you want to support me that way, that's totally fine too. However you want to do it, I'll enter you in. You also get the discount at Turlock Comics, who, by the way, I don't know if they're going to watch later or whatever, but huge shout out to those guys. They're finally opening their own shop. They've been trying to work at it for a while, working out some of the logistics. Red tape is associated with that like crazy. They shared a couple pictures on their IG. I am so excited. I don't know how I'll work it out, but I want to get down there when they're open at some point. It almost certainly won't be right away. And do like a show there or something like that. It'd be so fucking awesome. I'm so excited for them. It's gonna be really great. But anyways, if you're a $10 a month member, you get discounts on their cleaning and pressing services, they're great. If you guys haven't watched my videos to show how good they are, check them out. Check them out. A couple of my more recent CGC and CBCS unboxings have been killer. Okay, cool. That's good to know. It's good to know you're next. Thanks a lot. By the way, are you on my Discord, man? If you're watching and you're not on my Discord, I recommend it. Um, if you're, into what I do and you're into talking comics and stuff like that, sharing what you picked up, we're definitely going to be, continuing to do what we can over there. I'm gonna get a link here and just pop that in for everybody. Um, oh, dude, I gotta show you something, X11. So, I picked up the last copies I could get at I Like Comics for the veterans. So I got these ones in addition. I got to talk to the owner wasn't there. I got to talk to the owner. I still want to get more, but I got these. So got some more for your brothers and sisters that help out over there. So I'm trying to get more, but I don't know if I'll be able to get them. I want to talk to the owner, Chris, and see. We're all Chris is everywhere, and see if I can get more. But he wasn't working last time. So I don't know. The guy that was working wasn't sure if he had more squirreled away, but it's their exclusive, so there's a really good chance that they do. Well, you know what? Maybe I could figure out a way to donate it to somebody, or maybe we could donate it to the project or something, right? Like I don't know. We'll figure something out. Um, Hell yeah, dude! Please do, please do. Yeah, dude, more. No, no, no. The men and women that have served this country, like yourself, are awesome. Okay, I'm just trying to help and do what little I can. Um, hey, what's up, Collector P? How's it going? So yeah, I'm probably gonna end the show, guys. Already went longer than I expected to by far. Did not expect this to be an hour-long stream. Um, like I said, I had a rough day. I'm kind of in a weird mood. Hopefully, it was fun for the hanging out. I appreciate you guys being here. Um, I don't often do this stuff, but I really do recommend becoming a channel member if you value what I do at all. I'm gonna work on giving back to you guys as much as I can. That is, the point of this. Like, I take your suggestions for videos very seriously. I take the time that you invest in me very seriously. I try to make every video. I try to improve one, even if it's just a tiny thing. I try to improve it for you guys. I almost look like I was doing something else there. I wish I was doing that. That'd be more fun. Then after I get off the video, it'd be more fun if I was doing the video too. I guess I don't know. So I'm trying to improve those things here and there for you guys. Every little bit I can. Audio or lighting. Like I move my lights to try to make it a little bit better. I don't know if I like it, but I tried it. I appreciate that. Thanks a lot. Absolutely. Yeah, it's something that I work pretty hard on trying to do what I can to help out. Yeah, I've been fortunate enough to work with a lot of veterans, um, and just kind of be close to them, basically, right? And like knowing the shit that they put up with, um, during, after, hits me, dude. Hits me hard. So I try to help. If you want to know if you can help, let me know. I can probably hook you up with somebody that might be able to help you help, if you want. Not, if you want. Um, exactly, dude. Nice, dude. Yeah, please do. If you guys really do want to help, besides becoming a channel member, the other thing you could do is just hit up some of my playlists and let them play, man. Um, I'm trying to really work on building better content for you guys, and yeah, yeah, absolutely, something I'm working on. Real fast before I go, I do got to thank our new channel sponsor. Have super positive responses about them too. Comic Barricade. Comic Barricades. I'll try to show you a little close-up picture of the packaging there. See what those do to your comic book boxes. That box. That box. I just pulled those Wounded Warrior. Those are empty boxes. Don't worry about that. The comic box I just pulled the Wounded Warrior books out of. There's a Comic Barricade in there. And Comic Barricades insert into your short and long comic book boxes, and they add some stability. If you're stacking your boxes, it makes it easier to stack them. You're puncturing some holes into your $10 cardboard box, but what you are doing is saving your comic books from leaning, getting spine bends, spine ticks. Hey, most people, like, if you fill your comic book boxes, you're probably fine, right? But we all end up, I end up with like an extra half a box that's not full or whatever, right? Well, if I add those in there, I don't have to worry about the comic books falling over, getting damaged. And it's also adding that stability when I stack up those comic book boxes. So I think it's a great product. If you want to use the code bronze10 at checkout over at comicbarricade.com, you save 10%. So kind of a win-win. You can try it out. Oh, and I'll do that on my next live show. I need to go back and if you watch my Comic Barricade demo and review and leave a comment on that, you can actually win. I'll give away at least this set. I think that's the only one I have to spare now, of 2 Comic Barricades. So we'll give those away to somebody too. So go check that out. Give them some support. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Yeah, killer, dude. Yeah, especially like patriotic theme books or anything that has to do with like branches of the military, um, all that stuff. Very helpful. Plus, some people are just looking for like, their book, like their, kind of like their grail, I guess is a good way to put it too. So hunters for that project are always good. Um, your first video is actually so good for you. Oh, dude, yeah, I definitely spent some time on it. Um, I want to kind of redo that video, but yeah, I appreciate you saying that. All right, on that note, I'm going to get out of here. I love and appreciate all of you for your support. This was awesome doing our first channel giveaway. I'll see you next month for the next one. Until then, I want to remind you, as always, hey, 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 read comics every day. Have a good one.